Hello, my name is Bryson and welcome to Bryson's History Channel. Today we will be talking about Benjamin Banneker's clock. If you haven't watched my other report about Benjamin Banneker, you can see inside of it that we mentioned about the clock. So we will be talking about the clock now. Oh yeah, and I can't forget. Go check out my sister Zoe. Can't forget about her now, can I? Huh? Ben Ben got his first clock from a gentleman who believed Benjamin to be smart enough to own it. He had so many wonders of how it worked. He was fascinated when he took the top off of the little clock and he took the time to study it. Soon he thought to himself, can I make these parts bigger? He needed a diagram, so he went to his cabin and he drew many diagrams. And he drew every exact part of the clock. Once he was done, he put the clocks slowly back together. The next day he was ready to build it, but something was wrong. In 1751, metal was very pricey, and the clock had to be made in metal. But he had a new problem, and he sat down at his favorite spot, and he played his flute. Suddenly he stopped and looked at his flute and the ground around him. He had an idea, so he gathered wood and started carving the wood into the pieces of the diagram. He was frustrated. He was frustrated, and so he couldn't stop asking himself, why did the wood kept on snapping? Thinking about his new problem, he went to his crops and began plucking the bugs off of the tobacco leaves. And and he was tobacco leaves. And when his family was harvesting the tobacco leaf, they had to cure them, meaning drying the moisture out until it's all gone. And suddenly he said to himself, said, what if I can cure wood? And he had got new wood and placed it in his tobacco shed. It was winter and the wood was dry, and so he got his pocket knife out and started carving the wood. He carved day and night was until it was finally done. He had every single piece, but there was one piece that he couldn't carve, the bell. And so he went to the shop and he bought the bell. After he got the bell, he started working on the clock. He was messing up, but he never gave up. He kept on working until he got it. It's a fact that the clock has been there for 50 years. Unfortunately, I would talk about more, but but